eye. Everyone, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown with the steal. James deciding where to go with it. 11 feet out, and he nails the jumper.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fast break, here we go. The layup off target. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Fires the three. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And he makes it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's the pick. Here's James. And down it goes. 2 points. James has got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Away team foul. Papagiannis. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2. Francisco.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Calathis. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the jumper from the wing offline.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And he gets it back to the inside. There's the three. On target from range.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
James outside. Outside, Brown. Here's Calathis. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Smilagic. Lays it up and banks it in. Smilagic got his second bucket on the night.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smilagic got 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Inside. No good with a layup. Check by James. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Smilagic. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I just love the ball move.
And the visitors call time here. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. James outside.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From outside, off the mark.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Korkmaz passes to James. Here's Kalathis. Out to James. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. Hauled in by Brown. Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's the steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's a 5-point game. Check by James. Fires top of the key. Target from outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Fires in the triple.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Covered by Diallo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Home team foul. Mitchell. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. Wallace outside. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. There's the triple, and he buries his first look.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Can't get the putback. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Guerin. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Servetus. Still no points. They set a pick. 4-3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Guerin. Offensive board. Launches it. No luck on that one. Wallace, right side. Pass to Mitchell. Wallace outside. Drives to the hoop. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Mitchell. He's off on the layup. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Corneli. Back to Diallo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Diallo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Wallace outside. Fires for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Here's a Kobo. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Diallo. Aguirre. Can't tie it up. That one misses. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Zalgiris misses. Here's the break. Kobo gets the bucket. He has 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Zalgiris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wallace, left side. 6 to shoot. Stripped away.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the bucket is good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
What time it is? It's time for your fan half-court shots, please.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. James outside. Here's Kaunas for 3. The shot comes out. Defended by Brown, and the layup falls.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Kaunas. A shot from the low post is good. Kaunas has got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Clock at 6. They get it back. Can't throw down the putback.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Smilagic. Goes back up. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Driving in. Here's Smilagic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. James goes in. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Smilagic to the paint. And it's all tied up. Give him 8 points now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Is James on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, Smilagic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Here's Calathis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown to the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 drains the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And he jams it home with authority.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Blocked! Here's the break. Out to the right wing. Check by James. To the inside. Smilagic softly drops in the floater. Smilagic's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
James outside. Fires the 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. And here's the fast break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. James has gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. Drills it from deep. He's got 13.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 7. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the visitors call time here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Diallo's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. There's a screen. To the paint. His first shot attempt. They get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Wallace. Out to the right wing. From downtown. The rebound by Diallo. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Matajunas. Shot clock at 5. Diallo outside. Here's a Kobo. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one drops for him.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
For 3, Diallo. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's Servetus. In transition, here they come. It's good.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
For 3, Diallo. It's not going to go for him. And he commits the intentional foul. And the visitors call time here. So it's the home team now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Wallace, here we go. Here's Servetus. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Snatched up. Pass to Servetus. Intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Corneli. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side Mitchell. Uncovered. Doesn't go for him. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Matajunas. Knocks it down from distance.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's a Kobo. Watch by Wallace. Count it. Good. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Servetus. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
From behind the arc. Servetus with a rebound. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Launches a three. Drops in the three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Puts one up from 19 and stolen by Diallo. Oh, got a piece of it to the middle. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Wallace. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Servetus. Wallace outside. Mitchell, the pass to Wallace. Here's Servetus. Back to Wallace. This one for three. Offensive rebound. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes.
everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Jones, and it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Lekevicius. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's the screen. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Jones. Rebounded by Smilagic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones up top. Jones dishes to Davis. They set the pick to stop the run. Jones, no luck. Driving inside, and Jones sends it back. Pass to Jones. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jones sets the pick for Jones. Shot clock at 5. Davies, the pass to Jones. For 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Ulanovas. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
It is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now here's Jones. T right on him. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Screen by Jones to stop the drought. Pass to Davies. Here's Jones. Second chance shot. There's the drive. And he sinks the layup. And so here's the home team. 4-point game.
2 minutes remaining.
The 3. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Ntilikina. 1:49 left in the first. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Driving to the basket. Here's Smilagic. The layup off target. Here's Bonga. Hasn't made one yet. From downtown, traps in the tray.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Smilagic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Jones kicks to Ntilikina. And he drives in. Here's Davies, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Defended by Jones.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Ntilikina looking it over. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
Boy, floaters are a notoriously difficult shot, but Ntilikina makes it look easy.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it out to Jones. 3 seconds left. Got it off in time. And no good on the last. Second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
For the 3. No good on that one. And here is Washington. Pass to Pakusevsky. Back to Washington. Clock at 4. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Wallace. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Now, here's Washington. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Lundberg from deep. Rebound by Mitchell.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The three-pointer is right on target.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Lundberg, no good. Here's Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
To the middle to halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's the pick. Here's Zalgiris. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Lundberg. Still yet to score. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Misses the baby hook. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Wallace dishes to Mitchell. It's blocked.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
They set the pick. Washington passes to Pokusevski.
2 minutes.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
There is something so captivating about Alexei Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Lundberg. Clock at 6. Back to Pokusevski. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's the screen. Wallace. Good. Wallace has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Lundberg. Drives to the hoop. 3-pointer. Zalgiris grabs the miss. It's a close game here in Memphis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell, a screen on Washington. Zalgiris, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Lundberg. Shoots the 3. Nice defense from Wallace. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, when you're... That is more than enough of us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Pushing it up. We've got Ntilikina. He's out there with Jones, and it's Davies in at the 5. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Here's the screen. Lukevicius, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 6. Here's Ntilikina. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Defended by Jones. Ulanovas. No good on the triple. And here we go. Bonga hits the bucket. Bonga's got 5 now.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
To the inside. And here they come. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. 2 on the clock. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
They set the pick. Lukevicius. And he can't stop the run as he misses. 10 points separating the teams. Here's Ntilikina. To the middle. Here's Davies. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Here's Bonga. A 3-pointer off the mark. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Jones kicks to Davies. 2 minutes. Driving in. Misses from short range. Davies has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Davies grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Smailagic. Drills it from outside. Smailagic has got 8.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Ntilikina to the right side. Davies down low. Ntilikina passes to Bonga. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bonga's got 4 this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Lukevicius. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Rebounded by Smailagic. Lekevicius, defended by Jones. 17 seconds left in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Ntilikina. It's Jones on the wing. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mitchell passes to Zalgiris. Second shot opportunity. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Mitchell's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Lundberg, covered by Mitchell. With the drive, stripped it away. Fast break, here they come. The dunk with the foul on top of it, so strong.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Down low. Here's Pokusevski, covered by Mitchell. Pokusevski with the bucket.
Well, Pokusevski looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
Here's Zalgiris. Fires the 3. That one, no good. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Pass to Pokusevski. Up and in on the layup.
Well, set a solid screen. Be ready to attack. He is ready on the roll. Alexei Pokusevski. Good finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Wallace misses. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Jones. Bonga, the pass to Davies. Here's Wallace. Can't get it to fall. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
No good on the free throw.
Davies, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. They set the pick. Pass to Wallace. Shoots. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Davies. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, Well, the Belgian native with the nice dime. Frank Ntilikina getting better as a distributor.
Now Wallace. Looking to end the run. Unga pulls it in. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Servetus, defended by Jones. Trains the three-pointer. Servetus has got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Ntilikina. Wallace covering. 6 on the shot clock. Ntilikina kicks to Jones. Goes back up. Davies misses. Pass to Servetus. Shot from the top of the key. And Jones pulls it down.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones, no luck. Wallace outside. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GM.
Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. Now here is James. He's closely guarded. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Jones feels it out. Jones with a screen on James. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here is James. Brown passes to James. No good from outside. Here's Bunga. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Jones. And there's the screen. Here's Ntilikina. It's tipped. And there's James from the arc. Jones grabs the board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. Back to Jones. The three is up. And he can't get that one. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
It's James on the wing. Here's Calathes. Back to James. Up top, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ntilikina. Check by James. And he drives in. They get it again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Bonga. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 1:51 left in the first. Now here is James. Tightly guarded. Korkmaz on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Jones grabs the board. Korkmaz is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Outside Jones. Jones sets a screen. Takes the three. Jones misses. Brown in the high post. Finished off the break. Brown's got 5 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Bonga. That shot is off. Brown with some nice D. Here's Korkmaz. For 3, James. The rebound by Bonga. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Floats one. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. James deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Jones. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bonga, pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. And here's the fast break. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Here's Lundberg. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Pass to Lundberg. 16 feet out. And too long on the shot. Here's Akobo. From deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
3-pointer. And Lundberg gets it to go.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Corneli. Here's Akobo. Oh, deflected. Deflected. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. On Monday, then on Saturday. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Pokashevsky. Driving inside. Pokashevsky clanks the putback jam. Throws it up high. In transition. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cornelie, that's good. Cornelie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Picked by Pokashevsky. Here's Washington. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Diallo outside. And Washington over to help. Diallo passes to Corneille. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Washington outside. Back to Pokashevsky. And he goes in for the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the free throw, no good. Here's Matajunas. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. The three from Washington. Tries again. Pass to Pokashevsky. Picked by Pokashevsky. The three from Washington. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Six on the shot clock. Jacks up a three.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's a Kobo. Can't get it to fall.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Washington outside. They set the pick. Pass to Pokashevsky. Covered by Diallo. Back to Pokashevsky. And counted from 19 feet away. Pokashevsky's got 4 points now in the quarter. The home team calls timeout. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's a Kobo. He's scoreless. Pass to Cornelie. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Down low. Back to Washington. The three is up. Right wing. Fires for three. Sinks the tray. Washington's got 5 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
It's stolen away. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here we go, one-on-one.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Jones. 1 second left. He knocks it down. Wait a minute.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Time just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
While this call may not decide the game, it's always prefer to get it right.
And so we wrap up the first half, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're playing a comeback.
Now let's change gears. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Kalathis, defended by Jones.
First personal foul, first team foul.
So it's the home team now. 9-point game. James passes to Korkmaz. This one for 3. Jones with the block. Back to Korkmaz. That 3's off the mark. Korkmaz has gone 1 for 4 from the field. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. It's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Ntilikina's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3, James. The shot misses.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from James. Here's Kalathis. No made baskets yet. A little over a minute gone here in the 2nd half. James passes to Brown. Jones with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Kalathis. Offline with a 3.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
That's good from Jones. Here's Ntilikina. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Yep, count it.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
So it's the home team now. Trailing by 13. Pass to James. To the middle. Brown against Jones. And there's James from the arc. Kept alive. Down low. To the paint. And here's Brown for 3. He's off on that one. Brown's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Ntilikina.
Home team foul. Thorkan Korkmaz. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On the take. Here's Bonga. And a missed layup. Bonga has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Korkmaz. Defended by Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can...
Action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And the shot's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Right side, Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 5 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer. Another shot. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
The home team calls timeout. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Kaunas. Pure from three-point range. Kaunas has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. They set the screen. Here's Jones. It's blocked. James outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. From downtown. That one is off.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
The shot by James, no good. Outside Jones. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And here at the end of the third. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And it's Jones in at the 1. That one falls.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Ntilikina. There's the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Bonga. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Akobo. Here's Cornelie. No good on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The home team calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And that one misses.
One shot.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Lundberg. Fires the three. The three. Pass to Washington. Here's Lundberg. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Lets the three fly. The rebound by Corneli.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Diallo outside from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Covered by Diallo. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. There used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Just 3 to shoot. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Washington. Can't get it to drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Corneli. Here's a Kobo. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Covered by Diallo. He takes it in. The layup off target. He shoots a 3. There's the triple. On target from range. Diallo's got 6 in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Inside. And that time also a missed shot. They can shade the deficit to single digits right here. McGarron had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokashevsky. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
It's scooped up. Pass to Corneli. For 3, Diallo. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by a Kobo. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Diallo. Pass to a Kobo. And here's Diallo. Here's Bonga. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this.
The NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Going inside, and easy 2 points on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Akobo, the pass to James. Pass to Papagiannis. Kicks it out to James. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James defending. Villanobis. There's a good screen. Tries again. Unable to get that one.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And the shot is good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
James defending. Down low. Takes the three. They get it back. Pass to Okobo. From past the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And even 3-on-3 break. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Akobo. Pass to Mount-Eunice. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to James. Puts up a 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lekevicius. And James pulls it down.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And yes, it's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. 1:46 left in the first quarter. It's tipped and stolen by James. Now here's Yunus. He's guarded closely. Now Diallo. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Okobo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right wing from the arc. No good that time.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Smilagic. And there's the drive.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Lekevicius. A three-pointer, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Banked in off the glass.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it from deep. Smilagic misses. Now here's Diallo. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go for him. Ulanovas. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
From 18 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Zalgiris knocks down the 3 ball.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
There's Wasengame. There's the pick. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Vučević. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Brown. Still scoreless. To the paint. They swipe it. Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Count that one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Boston game. Wallace covering. Here's Boston game. Lays it up off the glass. Boston game's got 5 now. Here's Zalgiris. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Brown.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Wallace right side. Bounces high off the rim and drops. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Boston game. Wallace covering. Offensive rebound. Monaco. Pass to Boston game. There's the 3. 6 to shoot. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Monaco grabs the miss. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And they're on the break. Monaco, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Boston game. Brown feeling it out a bit to the inside. 3-pointer. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. To the wing right side. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Monaco with the basket on the assist by Brown.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Wallace. There's the drive. There's the triple. Zalgiris, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Corniche. That one falls. Corniche has got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Zalgiris. Top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Zalgiris has got 5. Zalgiris has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Pass to Boston game. Monaco with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Taking a look at the visitors, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look. You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. Thanks for spending half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here is James. They've got James, and it's a Kobo in at the 2. And it's in there. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Smilagic. Lets it go from the wing. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. You've got Diallo, and it's Papagiannis in at the center. That one goes in. Diallo's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James defending. To the middle. Here's Smilagic.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
They got James, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position. James defending. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the layup falls. James has got 10 points in the game.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Can't hit from in close. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lukevicius, offensive rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Diallo. Pass to Okobo. No good with the triple. Okobo's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. James covering.
2 minutes remaining.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Francisco.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo. Launches it. The shot, no good. James defending. The tray. Good D by James.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's a Kobo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
James defending. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Pass to Okobo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Out to the right wing. 41 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points. 6 points for him.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Okobo. He's got 6. Fabianis kicks to Diallo. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Begaron. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Smailagic. Jacks up a 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
While we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. They've got Korkmaz. Corniche is out there with James. And it's Moniunas in at the 5 down low. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Moniunas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Korkmaz. This one for 3. Kicks it out to James. Rebound by Wallace. Vucevic. James defending. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Korkmaz. Wallace covering. In the corner, it's James. Back to Korkmaz. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Pass to Corniche. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Wallace, the pass to Stavridis. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession. Here's
Korkmaz. Wallace covering. No good on the shot. Good D by Mitchell. And here comes the break to take the lead. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transitions, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Servetus. Four on the clock. To tie it up. Oh, they get it back. Mitchell finds Wallace. Mitchell sets the screen for Wallace. And there's the try. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. The drive by James scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Mitchell. And James pulls it down. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Driving in. Five on the clock. Good!
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Servetus. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Corniche, the pass to James.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
They set the screen. Servetus. They get it back. A 3 ball. The shot, no good. And they'll get another chance. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just...
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Smilagic, no good, to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Jones feels it out with the drive, and it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Smilagic. The three ball. Second shot opportunity. Jones grabs the board. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Bunga from deep. The shot won't fall.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Smilagic. Goes back up. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. And they're on the run. Pulls up for three. Jones misses. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Smilagic. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Jones. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Defended by Jones. Pass to Smilagic. Puts one up from 19. Jones grabs the board. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jones from outside. They get the rebound. Jones sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. And Jones good for 3. Jones has got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Jones finds Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Ntilikina. Back to Jones. Here's Bunga. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. No good that time.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's the 3.
Home team foul. Davies. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And he makes it on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Smilagic going inside.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Outside Jones. Puts up a three. Back to Jones. 4 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. Jones has gotten his second bucket on the night.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
To the wing, right side. To the right side. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Lundberg. Three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Washington drives in. Pass to Lundberg. Launches it from deep. The long-distance three is buried. Lundberg's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fires from deep. Wallace's shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Servidis. Knocks down the triple. Servidis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Okashevsky with it. No points so far. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Basket counts. So it's the home team now, trailing by 4. Washington outside. Off target at the rim.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often times than not.
Pass to Servidis. The three. He can't get it to go. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Now here's Wallace from the arc. Offensive board. Pass to Servidis. There's the three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Wallace has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Okashevsky, here we go. Can't hit from in close. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Lundberg. Watched by Wallace. Inside. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Here's Wallace. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 6 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
To snap the cold streak. Lundberg shot is off.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Wallace's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Wallace has gone 3 of 5 from the field. Picked by Pokashevsky. Here he goes. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Lundberg's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's the pick. Here's Wallace. Uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Washington. Ball stolen. It's stolen by Washington. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Servetus. Off target with the 3. And here they come. Here's Lundberg. Poke loose. Takes a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. So we conclude the first half. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the home team. Appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. Jones sets a screen. Jones drives in. Down low. Three on the clock. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. Pass to Bonga. To the middle. The dive for the ball. Here we go, 1-on-1. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
First team foul.
Outside Jones. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh,
boom. He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jones, Smiling each grabs the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Tries again. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. gotta respect that hustle.
To the paint. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Bunga. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jones. From behind the arc. That shot missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And it's off from three-point range. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Bunga missing. Bunga has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Smilagic. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And another shot. Hits the three-pointer.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ntilikina, the pass to Jones. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Smilagic. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Team foul.
The first one falls.
For the away team, number 15, taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Good work there as it goes. Jones has got 7 points. Inside. Pass to Smilagic.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
Smilagic. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bunga. That one goes in. Bunga's got 4 points in the quarter.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Oh, you better shoot that.
To the left wing. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Ntilikina. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Smilagic. And stolen by Jones. In transition. And here they go.
Out of bounds. Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Servetus. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to Washington. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. Outside Mitchell. Wallace outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Lundberg. Watched by Wallace. Picked by Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. For three. Servidis with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Home team foul. Dwayne Washington Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Jacks up a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
The shot that time not on target. Wallace left side. Mitchell, the pass to Servidis. Off target from three-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Now here's Washington. Here's Lundberg. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Washington passes to Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. No good with the triple.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's Servidis. No good from outside.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Lundberg. They set the pick. To get back on track. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Servidis. Jacks up a three. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. .157 left to play in the fourth. Here's Lundberg. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Pokashevsky, the pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Washington's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Three-pointer. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Lundberg gets it to go.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's the three. Doesn't go that time. Washington, right side. Servidis with a rebound. Wallace, right side. Takes a three. No good on the shot. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The three from Washington. It doesn't go for him. Puts up a deep three. Wallace outside. Pass to Servetus. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Kalathis in at the 1. Here's Bonga. And taken away by Brown. Here's the break. Here's Korkmaz. Here he goes. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Brown. Count it.
Boy, nice control of the floater there by Ntilikina. And the D gives him space to shoot it. He makes him pay.
Here's Kaunas. And rebounded by Davies. Outside, Jones. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Bonga. Lock at 6. Here's Davies. Jones for 3. That shot no good. Here's Korkmaz. James with it. And they're pushing it up. And then Jones with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Davies. Just 3 to shoot. Another shot, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Kaunas kicks to James. Can't connect from long distance. Jones looking for an opening. Here's the 3. Pass to Ntilikina. Davies dishes to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Brown missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Takes it inside. Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's deflected. They get it back. Brown the pass to Korkmaz. Misses off the right iron.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Jones. From downtown. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's James, still without a basket.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jones for 3. It's Jones on the wing. Jones with the screen on James. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Outside, Jones. The 3. James with some nice D.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Substitution on the court.
And the home team has possession. Here's the screen. Here's Lundberg. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Corniche is out there with the out, and it's Moniunas in at the 5. Here's a Kobo. The shot's good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for one. The play is on video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the paint. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
There's a good screen. Driving inside. Back to Washington. Misses the 3. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Corniche. Here's Moniunas. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Lundberg. Nothing on the board.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
On Wednesday and then on Friday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's Washington high post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws come. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now.
2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the away team. Number 32.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
He's covered by Washington. Out to the wing. Astro Okobo. Connects from three-point range. Okobo's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And here is Washington. Inside. Now Pokuševski. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
1:32 left in the first half. Over in the corner, Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's tipped.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Okobo looking over the floor. On heels, no luck. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Lundberg. Buries it from three-point range. Lundberg's got his third bucket of the night.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Diallo has the open look. Offline with the baseline jumper.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The three. Lundberg grabs the rebound. And here's Washington outside. Here's Pokuševski. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 7. Time now for the halftime break. In the third quarter, soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're in a groove climbing a ranking track, working their way toward that upper echelon.
Is that your word of the day?
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team. That is more than enough of...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Jones is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half.
Assist goes to.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Davies, the pass to Bonga. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
James looking it over. No good on the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Fabiana's kicks to Korkmaz, and they recover. Pass to Papagiannis. Back to James. Latrey.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Jones. He has yet to score. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the 8.
Got a hand on it. Here's James. Coathis dishes to James. Pass to Coathis. Back to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Outside, Jones. Misses the layup. Here's Korkmaz. To the wing right side. All alone. And he hits the jump shot.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Brown over to help. Pass to Jones.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.132 left to play here in the third. Here's Bunga, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bunga's got 5.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Coathis, no luck. Coathis has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Davies. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davies has got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. He has 7. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. James covering. Ntilikina passes to Jones. And James with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Davies. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Korkmaz. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 4. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Diallo, and it's Cornish at the power forward position. And the home team has possession. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Okushevsky in the corner.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
On defense, the visitors. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And good that time.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Blocking foul called. Number 32. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Diallo. Bonga gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo. Puts it up, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cornish to take the lead. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
On the basket by Jones.
Works that one inside nicely.
Diallo the pass to Cornish. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jones drives in, and he converts the layup. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Diallo. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Jones. No good with the layup. Pushing it up. Here's a Kobo. Off target from three-point range. Nilikina passes to Jones. Here's Davies. 1:30 left in the game. Pass to Nilikina. 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Davies. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Jones kicks to Davies. Back to Jones. Pass to Davies.
Good. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Davies has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And he drives in. Back to Diallo. They get it again. Here's Akobo. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jones with the screen on Diallo. Bonga, the pass to...
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but...